Now that I've previously given you a little bit of a test for your ideas, like a 5 item checklist for quick tests for your business ideas, I want to give you a little bit of a bigger, broader test so that once your idea passes that test and you're a little bit more serious about it, here's a slightly bigger test that you should put your idea through. And so let's quickly go through this 18-item checklist. I'll very quickly run through these because you can just go through these on your own pace at your own time anyway, because you see them. So I categorize these. The first one, and I think ultimately the most important one, because at the end of the day, it's all for you, is this idea going to be right for you? Does it leverage your background, education, experience, all that? Does meet your realistic financial goal? What I mean by that is, of course, if I ask you, do you want to be a billionaire? Nobody's going to say no. But what's your actual realistic financial goal today that your idea has to reach? And so having a smaller goal opens you up to a lot of other ideas that wouldn't be available. Do you like the idea? Like, do you like the subject matter? Do you geek out about it? Does it make you? Is it fun for you? Do you want to be doing this in 5 years? Does it put you in a position to give you personal growth? Like when I got into helping people with business, I was very interested in exploring different business ideas and seeing where that would go. That world was interesting to me, so that's where I wanted to be. And ultimately, will it make you happy working on this? That's really the most important thing. You don't want to be miserable working on your own idea. That's the whole point of it. It's just your own, so you're the boss and you're happy doing what you're doing. Now, a little bit about your market. Is it a growing market? Is it a lucrative market? Does it serve high-end customers? I think a lot of people are passionate about serving the underprivileged communities, and I totally appreciate that. But people who have more money can pay more readily and makes your life easier. Now, let's talk a little bit about the quality of your idea. Does it have natural marketing paths? Does it have natural monetization paths? And sometimes if you're just starting in business, it's not easy to know if it has natural marketing and monetization paths, but that's where it's good to get advice from people who are experts in that sort of thing. Is it not difficult to bring to market? Not too expensive? That's risk, right? Does it have potential to grow into something bigger? Like Amazon started with something small, like just books, and now it's like everything. So does it have natural growth potential? Does it do good or does it do bad or neutral? No impact on the greater social good or planet good? Is your idea innovative? If so, is it getting good feedback? If your idea is commoditized, do you have good differentiation? For example, quality that you're going to be either lower quality or higher quality. Is it maybe in an area where you have less competitors? Do you have some kind of a unique approach to it? So something that sets you apart in a commoditized space. And then, of course, the competition. Is it too competitive? Sometimes that's a big issue if you get into a good market, but it's very, very competitive. It's hard to get your head above water and hard to outcompete the other people. And if it is a competitive area and if it is a lucrative market, are the competitors liked or disliked? Because if it's a disliked competitor, they're relatively easy to compete with because everybody who's their customer doesn't like them and they want to jump ship. And you can steal you can poach their customers. But if you getting into a market where your competitors are actually big, established, and liked, it's going to be very hard to get people to switch from them to you. So those are all the things that you want to run your ideas through. This is a pretty extensive business idea checklist. So use that from now on to test your ideas.